I don't want what I thought I wanted. So I am retiring 2031, and I have decided to design my exit out loud. And why? Let's get into that. So I was home for Thanksgiving a couple weeks back in the States, and I was in the kitchen sitting down thinking about just kind of like what I could do next on my series, kind of like what could I talk about as far as the fashion stuff, planning out, my next year and just content that I was considering. And I thought about the fact that I had so many things that I wanted to do. And one of them was, oh, I'm going to go to this fashion class for 5 days in London that teaches about fashion, styling, street style, understanding silhouettes, being a personal stylist, all these different, categories. And when I thought about it, I was like, man, okay, let me think about the value that's going to add. I got to go to London. I got to pay. Like, how am I going to really, really utilize this in my second life and what I want to do with all of that? And I don't want another demanding career. And so, as I was sitting in the kitchen, just to bring it all home, thinking about all of this, I started writing down the fact that I don't want what I thought I wanted. That's not what I want. I don't want hustle and bustle. I don't want high touch point, labor intensive, like having to speak to clients 24/7, having to have a bag full of clients in order to be successful and make money. Like I don't want any of that. And so here's where I will plug. It is okay to pivot. It is okay to pivot, and that's kind of what I am doing here because I thought that in my second life I was going to be a style consultant, which is why I was planning to go to this fashion class in London at the end of January. And I was like so excited because I'm gonna do all these things and like this I had been planning and foreseeing and building up my brand and my business to surround the idea that I was going to be a personal stylist, which is great. I still love style. I love fashion sense and I love helping people identify their signature style and all of the things. So that will still be a part of me and a part of what I do. It is just that, yeah, I don't want it to be hard, y'all. I don't want it to be hard. And I'm giving myself permission to say that out loud, to stand on that, to respect myself enough to honor what I do and what I don't want. And it is okay, especially after working a career for 20 plus years in IT, demanding, it's been hustle and bustle, living all over the world. It's been a lot of things. And so in this second life, I'm not having it. That is not what I want. I had already planned to retire in 2031, period. Like that's been a conversation for years that I have been having because I would like to reclaim my time. I would like to do the things that I want to do for self. I would like to just live my second life on my own terms, in my own timing, and not clocking in and out, to anywhere or anyone. And I want to do my own thing, just period, right? And I was thinking about all of this as I was sitting down thinking about this class. I'm like, okay. And I thought about it. I was like, honest to goodness, I do not want stress. I don't want another hustle, job in my second life. I want another hustle career. I want ease. I don't want to be stressing out having, a job that is going to be, or my business. I don't want that to be high labor, high touch point. Like, I don't want to be so involved in it, right? I don't want it to be me at the forefront or at the face of it 24/7 in order for it to be successful, in order for it to thrive. So I was like, I really don't want my second life to be stress. I don't want it to be a hustle. I don't want it to be moving and going and shaking and just doing all the things. That is not what I want. Like, I legitly want ease. I legitly want peace. I legitly want joy in whatever I am doing. I want it to be stress free and I want it to feel good and I want it to just be something that I can get up every morning and say, oh my God, I'm so excited to like put this together or to talk about this or to do this or whatever the case may be. So that is kind of how this concept all came about, the Second Life series. So here we are, me introducing the Second Life series. Is going to be a journey, y'all. And so I'm going to start like diving into this the first week of January, and I'm going to commit, and this is going to be a 5-year journey, right? Because I'm retiring in 2031. I am claiming that, I am manifesting that, I am putting that out into the world. And if you are retiring in that time frame and doing that same year, whatever, we are doing this together. We are manifesting this, we are claiming it, we are preparing, we are on this journey together. So, here's why I have created a plan, because normally I am not a planner, but when it comes to something like this is big. This is life changing. This is, like I said, walking into my second life, and I want to be prepared in how I do that. And that means mentally, spiritually, financially, that means physically, that means my brand, my business, everything has to be in alignment for me to walk out of this one career into the next, and it be seamless, not be stressful, and it just feel right and be full of joy. And that is what I'm doing. That is what I am doing in this plan that I have created. So I am so excited, because this series will be for you, and you will know if you are a mature woman that has been hustling and bustling and working in a career for the last 15 to 20 plus years, and you are ready to make your exit plan, and you are committed, you are serious, and you are ready. You're ready to take the leap. You're ready to jump out there and do what needs to be done, so that when 2031 or whatever your end date is, you are ready to walk across that line and be like, deuces, I am out of here. No looking back, no stresses, no strains. My money right, like life is right, business is right. I'm flourishing, I'm successful, and I can do all of this, and I have done all of this with ease because I have planned and prepared. So you will know if you are that woman, and if that is where you are and what you are ready to do. This is going to be the series for you. And we are going to be accountability partners, because I need accountability. I need accountability, and I would love to be accountable to you, so that as we grow through this journey together, because it is going to be learning curves, we're going to learn, we're going to teach each other, we are going to document. This is going to be a journey and a series that lives for anybody to watch, rewatch, and journey along, or even look back and say, man, or not even look back, but to look and say, I'm getting ready to make this transition myself in the next 5 or how many ever years. Let me watch and get some lessons learned from like what she did, what she documented, the systems she used in, planning and all of the things. So that is my hope and my goal and my prayer. And of course, fashion is going to be a big part of this. Well, not fashion, but style sense, and preparing yourself and your style, so that when you do transition, that is going to be a big part of this as well, because we always going to show up. We always going to be fly. We always going to be doing a dang thing, and how we represent ourselves and how we project ourselves, and the confidence that we stand in when we show up wearing and looking and feeling our best. So that is going to be a big part of this as well. So this is the reason that I have created a plan. Like I said, you will know this is for you. You will be ready to dive in. You will be ready to start this journey, not playing no games, ready to handle business, because by 2031, we are walking out the door of that job, that career. We're not looking back. We are saying goodbye. And when we do say goodbye, there's no turning back, because we're going to be ready. We've already done the work over these next couple years, and we are our best selves. We are in our bag. We are doing the dang thing. And that is why this plan is legit. It is gonna be, it's not hard. It is intentional. And that is the goal. It is intentional. And I want us to be intentional about this journey, and intentional about everything that we say we're going to do, everything that we say we are going to be, everything that we plan, we need to be intentional about it. So that is what this plan is, and this guide is exactly that. And I'm so excited, y'all. So I just wanted to introduce the series and tell you why and how it came about, and what I was thinking, and just like, man, I had this epiphany, and I'm like, yeah, that's it. Like, I'm not gonna create no hustle for myself. I'm not gonna create struggle for myself. I'm not gonna create more work for myself in my second life. I'm wanting to wind down. I'm wanting to set up shop so that it is easy for me and my life can be fulfilled the way I want it to be fulfilled in my second life. And I'm defining that on my own terms. And you can do the same. So here we are. So let's get it, sis. Okay. And I will see you in the next episode of the Second Life series. And I'm so excited for us. Until next time, bye.